Mo, what's going on, brother?
Well, I'm having a problem just with me being Muslim and, being outwardly Muslim, as in just my appearance where I wear a kufi. And, as of recently, I've been having problems where I pray outside for lunch or something, and people drive by and throw bottles at me and call me, saying derogative words, call me saying this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm 21, and I've been dealing with it my whole life, and it hasn't been this bad ever since I moved to South Carolina 10 months ago, and I just don't know if I even want to deal with it anymore.
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I
don't...
Man, I hate that for you. I hate that for you. You don't deserve that, man. I'm glad you're a part of our communities. I hate that you're experiencing that. What are you doing in South Carolina? What are you there for?
I'm going to school.
Going to school. Is this happening on campus, or is this just a part of making your way through that community?
Mostly out of campus when I go to work.
Okay. Man, you broke my heart, Mo, and I'm not the one hurting here, so I'm not gonna take your story from you. But man, I hate that you're experiencing that. I hate that people are so ignorant and stupid and repulsive that they would treat another person like that, especially someone who's simply trying to express their faith in a gentle way. I hate it. So I wish I could tell you that I haven't worked at college campuses where I've had to have this conversation with students in your situation before, but I have. At the end of the day, the most you can do is take care of you. Yeah. Right? And if somebody's throwing bottles at you, obviously that's a crime, right? That's a criminal act. And I hope that you're in a situation where you're safe enough to get the authorities involved in that. But I know that's easier said than done. Right. And
it's kind of like it happened when I was praying, so I couldn't even get my eyes on them.
I mean, yeah. So here's the deal. You got to find people you can be safe with.
Okay.
If you're not safe, or if your professors are out of bounds, I'm going to tell you something crazy. You've got to be safe, or you can't do the things to learn, right? You've got to be safe, or you can't fully express your faith. If you got to be safe, or you can't connect with other people where you're going to find your future spouse, where you're going to find your community, right? And over time, when those things happen in a concentrated area like that, you say it has never happened like this, right? People have run their mouth to you.
My whole life, I've lived in New York, Virginia, and I've never experienced this amount of blatant racism strictly to my face.
Man.
Ever.
So, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up, man?
Engineer. A civil engineer.
Oh, you mean you want to help bridges and roads so people can get to work and go see their kids?
Yes, sir.
What a jerk, dude. What a jerk, Mo. Unbelievable. Why did you say that? Why did you give me a job that is going to be dedicated to service of others? You know why? Because you're a good person, brother. God, that pisses me off, man. Golly, I can go real quick from heartbroken to real pissed off fast, and I don't get mad very often, man, but you got my heart all riled up. Listen.
Even my best friends who are Christians, even they try to help me out here and then, but it's like when I get caught off guard by myself, it's a lot, and I try my best not to fight or get angry or aggressive, but when it keeps on happening, it's like, is this a test or I don't know.
I want you to protect your heart, man. I want you to protect your heart. And if that means leaving school, leaving that area and going to some place that's going to honor you and your faith, and that might be what you have to do. This is going to sound crazy. I've been in a place that was not appreciative of my faith, and I ended up taking out and going somewhere else. Okay. I also don't want to encourage people I don't want to encourage that type of blatant racism, man. And so it's easy for me as a privileged guy to sit on the outside and say, well, here's what you should be doing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you've got to be safe, and you've got to find people who will care and love for you and your heart of service. You know what I mean? You deserve that. And I hate the fact that people in our community and my region of the country are treating you like that. Right? Yeah. What I don't want you to do, and this is going to sound trivial, and I've got no... Man, What I'm going to tell you is going to sound so trite and so silly and so privileged, and so I'm going to apologize on the front end, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I don't want the ignorance and idiocy and stupidity of a few to sour your heart, to change your spirit, and to begin to shift your default setting to not one of love and peace and compassion and service to other people, but one of anger and hate. Okay?
Yeah.
And I want you to know I'm going to do what I can as a part of my community to speak loudly and boldly from the inside out on how we treat people who are different than us and look different than us and pray different than us. And also I want you to make sure you protect and take care of your heart and soul.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
You deserve better than this. I need you making good roads for my kids are going to drive on, okay?
Yes, sir.
I need you dedicating your life to fixing all the buildings that are falling. I don't know whatever civil engineers do, but I just know that my kids need you, okay? I need you.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So whatever you got to do to make sure you got people you can be safe with, people that will rally around you. Maybe it's getting a group of call your Christian friends on the carpet. Say, I'm going out to pray, and I want y'all to pray with me. It's going to look different.
Yeah.
Come with me, right?
Yeah.
It may be you got to leave, man. And I hate that. I hate that for you. I hate that for your school community. And I hate that for...
Yeah, me and my mom been talking about it. She wants me to leave, but I kind of want to just try to finish the semester out. But
I got you.
Yeah.
That's brave. But take care of your heart, okay?
All right.
Talk to the people at your school, too. Let them know what you're going through. Make sure you are meeting with people on campus and let them know what you're experiencing. Sometimes college campuses, I've had myself, I've been called on the carpet on this. College folks have partnerships with local police. They have partnerships with local churches, local schools. And sometimes it's the school's responsibility to get involved in making sure that there's a safe educational environment for their students. Right?
All right.
And I love you, man. I'm glad that you're out there going to school to serve other people. And keep yourself safe, okay? And if that means you got to go, you got to go. Golly. Stop! Everybody. Quit. Ignorant, stupid morons. Quit throwing bottles at people, man. Let people pray in peace for crying out loud. Let people dress how they want to dress for crying out loud. It's freaking ridiculous, man. Stop. Stop. And if you see that nonsense in your friend group, cut it out. Cut it out. If you hear somebody in your friend group talking like an idiot, cut it out. Tell them to stop. None of this crap stops until people in the majority say enough. We're done with it. We're going to let people be. Now, we're not only going to let people be, we're going to love people. Because I need more civil engineers who know what they're doing. I need more everybody. I don't care what their outcome is. That made it sound like I just want to love people because of what they're going to do for us. No. I love people because they're worth loving. Drives me crazy.